Welcome to the first edition of To The Point, where we'll get into this week's biggest NHL stories. I'm EmmaKate Austin. Let's start with our local Metro teams. After missing the playoffs last season, the New York Islanders are off to a strong start and have won 4 straight. They sit second in the Metro behind the Devils. Isles goalie Ilya Sorokin is making all the difference for this team. He's third in the league in goals against average and is tied for second in save percentage. The Islanders will face the Flyers in Philly on Tuesday night. Now, things aren't looking quite as good for the New York Rangers, who have lost 6 of their last 10. In fact, last week, the Rangers handed the Anaheim Ducks their first regulation win of the season. And things won't get any easier for the Blue Shirts tonight. They'll be taking on the red-hot New Jersey Devils, who not only lead the Metro Division, but are tied for first place in the league. The Devils have 1 loss in their last 15 games. New Jersey defenseman Jonas Siegenthaler leads the league in plus-minus at 32. On Saturday, Devils star Jack Hughes netted his first career hat trick in a 5-1 win over the Washington Capitals. And his in-game and post-game interviews have become a must-watch. So grab some Gato and get ready to watch these two bitter rivals battle it out tonight at 7 from the Garden. Even though 3 of the better teams in the Met are local, let's change lines and turn to some of the other big stories dominating hockey headlines. Toronto Maple Leafs star Mitch Marner is in the midst of a 16-game point streak. He has 6 goals and 21 assists during this run. The Leafs franchise record is an 18-game point streak, so we'll see if Marner can get on the board when Toronto takes on the Detroit Red Wings Monday night and the San Jose Sharks on Wednesday. The Boston Bruins have been on top of the league for nearly the entire season, and they don't seem to be slowing down. They lead the NHL with 36 points, and yes, the Devils also have 36, but Boston has a game in hand. The Bruins have a total of 3 losses on the season, and that's 3 losses over 21 games played. They've won 12 straight at home to begin the season, which is an NHL record. The Bees continue their homestand with tilts against the Tampa Bay Lightning, Colorado Avalanche, and Vegas Golden Knights. Bruins forward David Pastrnak is already a frontrunner for the Hart Trophy with 14 goals and 18 assists. Pasta has 10 multi-point games this season. In the crease, goalie Linus Ullmark leads the league in goals against, save percentage, and wins. Hey, remember Erik Karlsson? He's had somewhat of a quiet tenure in San Jose so far, but he's back with a vengeance this season. He's currently tied for 3rd in the league in points with David Pastrnak and Leon Draisaitl. He has 11 goals and 21 assists on the season. And don't forget, this guy is a defenseman. But the Sharks sit second to last in the Pacific Division, and he's going to be a name to watch as we get closer to the trade deadline. Sharks GM Mike Rear is reportedly open to trading Karlsson, and there are a number of teams out there who could use a strong scoring defenseman. Could we see Karlsson going back to Ottawa? He was drafted by the Senators in 2008 and spent 9 seasons there before a trade sent him to San Jose. But wherever he ends up, it will have to be a team that can swallow more than an $11 million cap hit. We'll be back next week for another episode of To The Point. I'm EmmaKate Austin, and I'll catch you on the next shift.